Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. Hey folks, thanks for tuning in. It's the Ed August Astrology and Tarot Show. And hello, good afternoon to some and good morning to others, because we're right here in Arizona. So it's 12 noon where I am, but it's undoubtedly some different hour where you are. And you may well ask, how can I be, a well-known astrologer and tarot reader, and at the same time be able to sing and play keyboard and guitar and stuff like that, and many other talents, including writing? Well, it's because of my astrology. I was born with Mercury in conjunction, a close conjunction, with Venus, both rising, and the things that are on your rising sign are very, very close to the exact minute and the exact degree and minute of your rising sign, are what is obvious about a person, is what characterizes a person that all can see. So I just have some talents, I'm also an artist, and I do cartoons, and I do paintings, and but my writing, I think, is of the most significance because I've written more than 30 books, some of which are out in ebook format. Just look at Ed August's, like the month of August with an S on the end. Just Google it up, add the word Amazon or add the word Kindle or add the word Lulu, because some of the books are on the Lulu database. That's the paperbacks. And you might be surprised. So, and of course, I go into all different kinds of questions and subjects because so many things interest me. But I have been doing astrology and tarot since the 1970s. So, and today, speaking of astrology, the sun is in Aquarius, the middle of Aquarius. The moon has just entered Taurus. Well, actually, I guess it's probably 10 degrees into Taurus by now. And this is sort of repeating what I said last night because I had a Thursday night show at 9 o'clock local time. So with the moon in Taurus, that's a strong Venus energy. That's a lot of love there. But guess what, folks? Venus is just entering Aries. It's chasing Mars. Mars is already in Aries. So you got Venus and Mars with that extremely powerful Aries energy. And Mars is stronger in Aries than Venus is. So the Mars, sexuality and aggression and power dynamic, the male dynamic, will be stronger than the female right now. But I think all kinds of things are going to break loose in people's love lives if that's of concern, if that's of interest with you. It's going to be literally a passionate time. And you know what I wanted to do right now? I wanted to go over here and look at a couple of people that have written me questions. I'm flashing through a whole bunch of screenshots right now. Where is my friend? Okay. Keisha wrote, and I couldn't help noticing that her birthday was 2/3, so it's her birthday today. So let's all say happy birthday to Keisha at home as she's hopefully listening to the show. And she's asking me what kind of love life she's going to have in the year ahead. And Keisha, this is entirely a silly question because you have an awesome power to attract love, to attract attention. You are so freewheeling and so independent, and you like to break the rules sometimes, but you're looking for a guy that's similar to that, I'm sure. As long as you can keep things romantic and lead yourself into love little by little, instead of just demanding, and it has to be your way or the highway, that's, I think, what breaks things up sometimes between you and the men in your life. You have 3 powerful planets in Aquarius, and this usually means a person who wants things done her way. So you got to find a guy who's either stronger than you are and you submit to him, or you find a guy that you really like, but who will follow you. You need followers. You either need a stronger man or you need a follower who will see things your way. And I have so many people waiting here that I can't get into it any more than that. Keisha, you can always contact me. Write me again. Write me at ed@edaugusts.com. I will get that email, take a look at it, see what else we can do. Now, the next one is from Mary Lou. Mary Lou, you're writing me about this relationship that's not really a relationship, and you've been with him for months, and he's just not doing it for you. What the hell is going on? Well, I see why you want him so much, because his Venus is right on your Mars and right on your north node of your moon. It's rising. His Venus rises in your chart. It's on your Mars. That is a love match. That's a total love match, Mary Lou. However, you were born with Mars opposite Saturn. Saturn is on the cusp of the seventh house, the house of marriage and partnership. That's why the relationships don't work very well for you. You've got the north node rising. That means you've got the south node, the tail of the dragon, setting, and Saturn is with it. And what that means is so many of your relationships don't work out the way that you expected. This would be a tragedy if this one does not work out. Now, I am going to suggest that you go easy on the guy. Why should you go easy on the guy? Because your Saturn opposes his Venus. Saturn opposition Venus is well, let me see here. It says love served cold. Saturn opposite Venus in synastry, that's the comparison of charts, is a powerful karmic contact that you either love or hate. Saturn most certainly wants Venus, and at first, considering that there's mutual attraction, the Saturn person will pursue the Venus person quite strongly. That's you. You're pursuing him quite strongly. It isn't until some time has passed that the more negative attributes show up. Saturn in hard aspect with Venus serves to try to change the Venus person. You will attempt, Mary Lou, to change him by being critical, demanding, suppressive, and sometimes even mean. And so I won't read you much more of this, but it's sort of Saturn is the father of time, Chronos. So the secret lies in wanting but not really quite getting. That's why the bond can go on and off for many years, but you never feel that you've really gotten him. In this case, he is bound to give you such happiness because of that Venus on your Mars and rising in your chart. It's bound to give you much happiness. You are more likely the person who will find reasons for the relationship to not work. There could, however, be outside factors working here. The karmic aspect of it is that something that you both need to stay together is not going to be easy to do. Sometimes there are blockages such as children, financial difficulties, a recent divorce, or other complications that are preventing the two from getting together. So you have to look at this real carefully and look at what you can do to prolong and sweeten the relationship. You just can't be that demanding in this case. Okay, and I hope that helps. And let me see if I've got any other charts out there. I want to switch to the cards now. If I'm going too fast, and if possibly I skip your chart or your cards or whatever, then please write me back, or just get me at edaugusts.com. And I hope that you take a look at my books. However, I know that the people that call that want to have readings are not really interested in reading stuff. That's true. You want human contact. You want the one-on-one indulgence of the pleasure and the information that you get from me as a voice on the radio or as a friend. We could be friends, but you don't want to read books necessarily. That's just my considered experience after years and years of selling books and doing readings. Now, I'm going to look for a friend in Tucson, Arizona, who has lost her, well, no, she didn't lose it. Her purse was stolen. She went into the Walmart store and hung her purse up where she always hangs it, and put her little coat or jacket on top of the purse, like she always does. And when she came back hours later, guess what? The purse was gone. So I've already suggested to her that she ask her supervisor that they surveil it. They have a camera in there. They had a camera. It recorded everything. I want to know, will she get satisfaction out of this or not? I'm going to cut the cards a third of the way down. Whoa, there's going to be feedback here. There's going to be, okay, it looks somewhat negative. The Seven of Wands is someone who is fending off opposing forces. You know what? It's a very good chance. There's a very good chance that you have a hard time getting people to see this your way. They might not even look at the surveillance. I don't know. The second card is the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands here is ambiguous to me because it means power. It means powerful people. It means powerfully acting. And I see generosity and help coming to you in the Six of Pentacles. That's the third card. So the third card makes it look like you would get somebody finally to look at this tape, if the tape is even there. But would they tell you about it? You know, they might not want to tell you exactly what happened. The fourth card here, third card, Three of Cups. You will get an answer, a positive answer. There will be positive results, and you will be able to hang your purse there again safely in the future, because it looks to me like behind the scenes, and they might not even tell you all the details. They really might not. Someone is going to suddenly be missing there from the Walmart store. Somebody is going to be there yesterday, and they won't be there today, or they won't be there tomorrow, because they will be sacked, as they say in England. In England, they say sacked. In our country, they say fired. So somebody's going to get smacked pretty hard for pilfering your purse or your wallet out of your purse. Now, as to whether you're going to get it all back again, it's kind of a dreamy card. It's sort of like, well, wishes, you can wish for it, but I don't think that is exactly going to happen. But I think that very definitely the person who needs punishment is going to be punished. Which takes us to a caller who's been holding for 24 minutes, holy Toledo. And they are from the 856 area code. Hello, it's Ed.
Hi, this is Laura. Hi.
Laura, that's
yes.
great, Laura.
Hi.
Where is the 856? I should be learning my area codes by now. What part of the country
New
are
Jersey.
you in? New Jersey.
New Jersey.
And Laura, let me see how I can help you here. What would you like the cards to help you with this morning or today?
I would like to know if there's any, I'm looking for a job, and I had an interview on Wednesday, and I have another one scheduled on the 14th. And I would like to know if you can tell me whether you see me being able to finally move once I get a job.
Okay, so there's two issues. One is that you need to get the job, and then once you have the job, you'll be able to move.
Right.
So the one follows the other. So let's see about the job. So I'm shuffling the cards as I'm thinking of Laura in New Jersey. Now, are you down near the South Shore, or are you up there near, what's that town right across from New York City? I think it starts with the letter P, but I can't think of it now. I'm
down by South Jersey.
South Jersey. That's the first thing that popped into my mind. Isn't that interesting? Was that Cape May or something like that in that whole area? That's great. So let me see here. I've shuffled them about 4 times. They feel good. And do you want me to cut them near the top or near the middle? Where would you like? Or near the bottom?
I was going to say near the middle.
It's done. Okay. The sun is a beautiful card showing considerable happiness, and especially goes into spring, considerable happiness. And the person the second card is the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Cups. A boy or man is presenting or offering or giving a little girl this golden cup that has flowers in it, and it's very pleasant, very sweet. So I think you're going to get that job, and the job that you get is the first one that you're going to interview for, probably, because I see it like almost like immediate. It looks like it's almost like coming up right away. And the third card.
Well, that one
I
interviewed Wednesday already.
Okay, and when did they say they'd get back? Yeah, when did they say they'd get back to you, or come in for another appointment?
Within a week or two, I should hear. I'm up against.
Okay, well, I have high hopes for you that would work. However, don't stop, looking for other options. Don't stop getting further appointments. to look. The third card is odd. It's the Emperor. The Emperor is like the boss. He's like the person that is going to be supervising you in your job. And you're not an independent contractor. You'd be an actual, what is the word? Wage slave pop into my mind. You'd be, working there 8 or 9 hours a day, right? Plus a little commute or whatever. But anyway, well, not too bad of a commute. But anyway, the Emperor is a just and righteous person, but he can be a little tough. So make sure that the job that hires you is one that you really feel that you could enjoy and work in, because they may be a little bit demanding. Either he will be demanding, or there will be some factor in the job that is creates some tension or some difficulty. But this will pass, because the fourth card is the Lovers, and the Lovers show me that you will actually grow to like the job. They will grow to like you, and once you get past the initial stages with this employer, you should do very well. And now I'm going to just shuffle the cards just once more. Still thinking of Laura in New Jersey. Oh, I'll do it twice. Okay. And this time I'm going to cut them. And what do you think? In the middle, where do you see me cutting these cards? Because now we're going to ask about your moving.
Do the top.
Near the top. There it is. Oh, my God. The Emperor popped up again, and the Lovers card popped up. Oh, okay. So here's what. It's going to depend on this job. It's going to depend on, wow, this guy's followed by the card of the Lovers again. I swear I shuffled them. I shuffled the cards twice, but you're getting the same 2 first cards. So something about this employer or someone at your job who's going to actually help and facilitate your move. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but they're going to give you the time to move. They're going to give you a few days off to move. You may get some advice about the move that you're contemplating. How far would you be moving if you got one of these jobs? Would you be moving, 10 miles, 5 miles?
About 10 or 15 miles, I'd say. About 10 or 15 miles.
The Lover's card, Garen, is telling me that you will work something out in regards to your move that will work for you. And I'm picking another card. It's the 4 of Wands, and that's a happy homecoming card. That shows a couple of people that are waving at you through these 4 wands that are like a gateway, and there's a castle in the background. And so I think that will work. But you see, you really can't plan on making this move until you are settled in your job. And then everything will be facilitated from that. Maybe that's not saying very much, and I'm sorry if that isn't more specific. But, so it just depends. You might have to be there for a month or 2 or something, but once you get settled in there and once you know that you're getting along with that boss, then you'll be just fine. I hope that helps you.
It does. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Keep listening and write me sometime at ed@edaugusts.com, and we can keep something going. So thanks again.
Okay.
And now I'm going to move to a 229 area code. 229, you've been on a while. Hello. What's your name and where are you calling? Hi, what's your name and where are you calling? Yes?
Yes, sir. My name is Melvin. I'm calling from Georgia.
Melvin from Georgia. Well, good day to you, sir. Good afternoon. And I would love to do any question. I'd like to answer any question that you'd like to ask. So what's something that you want to know? You're welcome.
Okay. Yes, sir. Back in July of last year, I got injured on my job, and it happened to be at Walmart when you was talking about the lady purse was stolen. But I got injured on my job. I worked at night maintenance, and so I injured my left knee, my left elbow, and my left hand, and my lower back on my left side. Yes, sir.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Yeah, I've been to physical therapy, and I've been going to the doctors, and they're only just, I've had MRIs and all that stuff, and I had to get an attorney. But saying all of that, to cut it short, I just want to know how this is going to come out for me at the end. And I did file a suit, so I do have an attorney, and pretty good attorney.
Well,
so I just wanted to pick up on that.
Yes, and I'm shuffling the cards. I'm thinking Melvin in Georgia, injured on the job, injured badly in 3 different areas. And are you able to get around now? I mean, can you walk?
Knee brace. I have a knee brace on my knee.
A knee brace. Oh dear. Yes.
Yeah, and I have limitations. When I do go to work, they got me sitting at the front door at night with no pain medication, doing greetings, and
I see.
Doing greetings, greeting people in and out the store, a greeter. And and I told the doctor that it's really putting a tear on my back more. And the medication they gave me, I can't, and I can't take it because it'll put me to sleep when they're writing me up and try to get me out of there.
No, I see. No, you can't do that. I totally understand. Well, I shuffled the cards. Melvin, where do you see me cutting these cards? Near the top, a third of the way down, half the way down?
Middle, like, yeah.
Middle it is. All righty. Everything is about your health right now. The temperance card, that means you have to go easy. That means, but there's also a spirit of justice with this card. There really is. I think this is going to be weighed very carefully. The King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles means that a man, I'm almost sure it's a man, is on your side. He's working on the case, and he's hopefully looking out for you. The third card I get is the 10 of Pentacles, and that's is a family or a home situation. What it suggests to me is that you may be spending more time at home. It's possible that you may not be able to get to continue with the Walmart job as long as you would like to. I mean, I just don't see that Walmart now is going to be permanently in your life. It seems more like you're going to get some R&R, some rest and relaxation in a home setting or a family setting where you can take better care of yourself, and where you can take your medication, without it making it difficult for you to keep your job. So I would say even though they have liability in this matter, I don't think they're going to make it really easy for you month after month of having you just be a greeter, at the door and stuff. So that's probably going to change. But the nice part is that the King of Pentacles is going to win you a reward. Now, it won't be quite immediate, because I also get the Two of Swords, which is blindfolded justice, with the 2 swords. So things are sort of like hanging in the balance. But then I get the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is a card of some celebration, happiness. And it also shows this person is standing. The knees, for some reason, the knees and the legs and everything are kind of like standing out here in this card. I think you're going to heal. I think your knee that was injured is going to heal. But then again, remember, I'm not a doctor, and don't mistake anything I say as any kind of medical advice, because I can't give you medical advice. The Temperance card is the first card, and that definitely shows a healing taking place. And then the King of Pentacles shows someone very definitely on your side. What does your lawyer say? What does your lawyer say when you ask about this question?
Oh, yeah. Well, he told me we scheduled to go to court next month on the 15th. And that is just for when they sent me home with no pay. And I likely got kicked out of my apartment. And they added up the total amount that I stayed home, back pay that they owed me. So on the 15th of next month, they hopefully I'll be getting some kind reimbursed, or maybe earlier than that, I hope.
Yes, I think that the case is going through right now. It's being worked out right now. This is the kind of thing that's embarrassing for Walmart, that you would have an accident. I don't know if it was Walmart. I think you said Walmart. It's embarrassing for the company. Yeah, very embarrassing for them. They don't need the bad press. They don't need to be dragged into court, So even though they have a reputation, they do have a reputation, as you know, for being a little bit tight, with their employees. But I think in this case, they have to do it. They have to do it. And the cards are telling me that this will take place. But if you would like me to look at this with the stars, taking a look at your chart, then send me an email at edaugusts.com, and I will be glad to look at that further for you. I wish you all the luck, and I'm glad to see that King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles knows what he's doing, so I think your lawyer is definitely going to be helpful. I can't say that about all lawyers out there, Not all lawyers will help you like that, but I think this one will.
Because I'm behind on my rent. Yes, sir. I'm behind on my rent now. Do you see me getting anything, any money somewhere on to pay it for this month?
Well, the Hierophant comes up, and that's the Pope. It's an authority. It's a higher authority. I think you need to talk to the building manager or the landlord, and you need to explain that you're in the middle of a lawsuit against Walmart, and that you should be getting all the money that you need, and that you are definitely injured. You've been injured on the job, and if he could just hang on for a little bit until you get some compensation. You might even have the lawyer give him a call. There's nobody going to toss you out after your lawyer calls and speaks up for you. You see what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I think, I never thought of that.
Well, there you go. That's what you should do. Yeah. Yes, run it past your lawyer and say, I'm in danger here of being evicted because I haven't made this payment. What do you suggest? Can you talk to my landlord? And, he'll add it to your charge, a couple $100 extra at the end. But I think that's the best thing, the smartest thing that you can do. And I've got to run to my next call. So thank you very much, Melvin, for your call. I really appreciate it. Good luck.
Should I email you? Okay, thank you.
Thanks a lot. Which takes me to 818, and I have no clue where 818 is. So what's your first name, and where are you calling from, please?
Diane from California.
Diane in California, okay. Can you get closer to the telephone somehow, or could you put me on speakerphone or get closer to the phone? I can barely hear you.
Oh, my gosh, I'm driving, and I was just listening to your show. I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. Diane, I just have 2 minutes left, so give me a question.
I had a fight. Is it a total breakup?
You had a fight?
We had a big fight, and I'm wondering if it was the end.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. So Diane had a big fight in California. You're someplace in Southern California. I know that, L.A. or Santa Barbara or something like that. Okay, I'm going to cut the cards for you. I'm going to cut them in the middle. And it returns to the Six of Wands. Caution, stay out of any further quarreling with this person, because a judgment is being formed. The judgment is, it's over, or the judgment is, I love you too much for it to be over. If you can get past this chapter, if you get past this fight that you had, then the Three of Cups will prevail, and that is celebration, happiness, continuing in the relationship. That's extremely important, and I think that you will have a good result, but you cannot continue the fight. You don't have to prove anything to him, do you? You don't have to make him feel like he was wrong. Just kind of, maybe you can just let it go and think of all the good things that you have with that relationship, Just think of the good stuff that's there. I think you're going to give each other another chance, and and right now with the Venus and Mars both going into Aries, it's very passionate. It is very passionate. Remember at the start of the show, I said that it's going to be a very passionate time. Well, with that, 10 seconds to go. I got to go. Thanks, Diane.
Well, you're the best.
Thank you so much. And I have my exit music here. I have new exit music. Let me see. Bye, everybody. Enjoy. So if I kiss you in the garden, in the moonlight, would you pardon me? Come tiptoe through the tulips with me. Bye, everybody. I may have to do that again. Okay, bye now. Thanks a lot for calling.